Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another backtesting 1 week a day until I'm profitable series. I'm pretty sure this is episode 27. So yeah, we're just gonna be backtesting the week of Monday, 18th, 2022 in July. Wait, July? Dang, I'm already on July. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, I might be checking because I do have this trade. This isn't an actual trade. I'm just full porting an eval because I just had this 25k that I got from a giveaway. So I was like, realistically, I don't really want a 25k in my stack of 5 accounts. I don't really want it to be counted as an account. So I'm just full porting this trade. I don't really care if I lose. It might actually be better because then I can just get another 50k. But yeah, I'm just gonna if I do win this trade, I'm just gonna be taking really high risk setups and or not necessarily high risk setups. Just I'm gonna be low key like full porting it on every trade. Um, and if I win every trade, then sick, I'll get a fat payout. But if I don't, then I don't really care. But this is like just a pretty simple like eval trade. If you don't care about blowing it, just clear 1 hour close, all time highs right here, stack session highs above, and then pull back into 5 minute equilibrium and TDO. And then I longed a little bit above that just because like it is all time highs, so I don't know. I just figured it's not a big deal and I don't really care if I'm in a bit of a drawdown. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. But I'll update you guys on at the end of the backtesting session on how that goes. So yeah. Yeah, let's get straight into this though. Whoa, this is weird. Okay. Oh yeah, last week was really weird. True. Okay. I mean, we were overall in a weekly bearish order flow, but this is a pretty good bullish close. We have a really good rejection candle on that weekly close right there, and clearly holding daily buy side or daily BISI and disrespecting the daily SIBI. So I think this high looks like an obvious strong liquidity, and this high as well, I think pretty obvious too. Clear 4 hour buy model, holding bullish, disrespecting all the bearish. We have a nice little fair value gap right there. We also have an NWOG right here. Nice. So we'll see if we give a reaction off this and if we have good internal targets maybe. I mean, okay, that's London lows. This would be pretty good low-key. And also this tapped into CE of this NWOG, because NWOG technically looks like this. So yeah, CE was tapped there. That's pretty good. I don't mind, honestly, I don't really mind this. I think this is pretty clean. If we can get a resweep. We don't really have any buy side liquidity generated though. Might need to enter off of a cont because that's kind of mid, but leaning more bullish right now because internally we look super bullish to the weekly intermediate term high, and daily is disrespecting bearish and respecting bullish. Four hour is in a clear MBM, and then we opened 4 hour just below current price. We're super premiumed, but we have an unfilled 4 hours, so if we get a good reaction off that, I'd like belongs to London session high. Not a super strong draw just because we are overall pretty premiumed and we do have the NWOG below, which kind of sucks, but I think this definitely does make sense to trade higher. So draw on liquidity is going to be 4-hour MMBM high and London session high. Conditions for draw is going to be the 4-hour. I think if we displace through the key moments of this for value gap, then the NWOG should be obvious. Or like if we just start ripping toward Asia lows. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'll give this a 3 or 3.5. I don't know. I don't want to like. I'd rather be a bit more passive with my like conviction, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's just wait for a bit more structure here. Okay. Okay, I do like these relative equal highs. Maybe if we want to give like a resweep lower or something. Okay, nice little SMT. We don't have an SMT with that low though. It's a bit annoying. So we do have an SMT here inside of this 4-hour. I don't mind it. Do we have any reason not to take this? Well, we are inside of the 30-minute. We have this SMT. Did we create? We created relative equal lows. That does kind of suck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fade this. Like, it's not horrible. I just don't really like these relative equal lows, and I don't know, this SMT feels a bit weird just because we did generate sell side with these lows. So yeah, it's a bit awkward, I would say. Although I think this could probably play out. I don't know. I'll add it to the fade journal anyway if it does play out. Yeah. Okay. Like, it wasn't a bad setup, just a little bit. Just felt a bit off there. Yeah, so faded this long because we made relative equal lows with 1-hour intermediate term low and then 1-minute IFG but the double SMT at sell side liquidity was kinda awkward because we generated sell side liquidity on ES, so it wasn't a very good sweep, or I guess manipulation. Yeah, and I know that if I would have gone stop rated on this and it took out these lows, I probably would have been kind of pissed because I do think that this was, I don't know, this was like A minus, maybe B, maybe like B plus. Yeah, it's a bit mid, I would say. And now we have the opportunity for a cont, so really, I think it made a lot more sense to just fade that. Okay, 10 AM open low. Damn. Do we have a 30-second? We have this 30-second. But like, damn, these targets are awful. Really good 4-hour close. I like this what's it called? Institutional order flow entry drill. I think that's what it's called. Some like next ICT concept. Looks like we might just be running to the MMBM high. Pull back into 1-hour order block. We have nothing really on like the 15-minute or 30-minute. Open low into the sponsored 5-minute. Do we have like a 2-minute maybe? No, really clean soup though out of that. It's just really bad entry. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this fill. If we can, I might take this, because I think it's like pretty good, but it's not amazing. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get that fill. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what reason do we have to continue trading higher? I mean, kind of all the stuff I just said. Top the 4 hour, soup London session low, good hourly close, CISD's holding, 5 minute, pulled back into that, holding, OB tap, good soup reaction. Only thing I don't like is we're targeting really high resistance, which is kind of annoying. And it's like off a 30-second too. I don't know, man. Like, I kind of have confidence in this. It's just like weird targeting this high, or targeting this high that swept that high. Even though it doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, let's be real. Maybe if we can get like a good 30-second close. Yeah. I don't know. It felt a bit weird. Okay, good resweep though. We have a nice little 1 minute that we can take now. Was there a 30-second there? Yeah, but no inversion. Probably 5-minute inversion. Not yet. Yeah, that's the inversion. Okay. But we do have an SMT at this low now. Not too bad. But I want to check on... Actually, I'll check after. Actually, I'll just check now. Okay. Kind of just chopping. Well, whatever. Okay, so SMT at sell side. We have that soup on buy side there. We also pull back into this rejection block. Looks like we may hold. I don't know. I need to see. Do we have like a 4-minute maybe? Yeah, we have a little 4-minute there. I don't really like that NQ isn't in a spotter distribution though. I mean that, to be fair, we did just tap into CE of this RB. That is pretty clean, to be fair. I don't mind it now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, horrible. Horrible inversion. That time to close is terrible. Just looking for a resweep on this low. Then I can maybe take longs. If we get like an 11 a.m. resweep, could see that maybe. Oh, it's kind of awkward now. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird. I really like this. Kind of just like a very choppy day. But I think this was a good fade at these highs. I definitely could have taken it. I just think it might have been like a little bit forced. Because 30-second inversion. And we're literally just targeting like one high resistant high. It's a little bit weird. I don't know. Just didn't really feel super convicted. Especially like after we took out London session highs. And especially on a no news Monday too. Yeah, it's a good show. Overall idea played out to London session high. Just no entry that I had a lot of conviction in. The 930 one was pretty good, but I would say not good enough for me to have super strong conviction. Faded along at 10. It was like 10:02 or something like that as well. And that was a really good fade. We had already swept London session high on No News Monday and 30-second IFVG toward high resistance liquidity at buy side. So I just didn't really want to take this because, especially, didn't we already like distribute quite a bit overnight? Yeah, like bro. Also didn't really want to take this because so high resistance liquidity at buy side because yeah. Overnight distribution, and so I would need more internal targets made if I was looking too long. Super important thing to note is on No News Mondays, if we take the most obvious DOL and yeah, everything else is less likely after that. Yeah, especially on No News Mondays. Like, that's the case for every day, but especially on No News Mondays, just because we have less volume in general. If we already distribute, especially with an overnight distribution, but then even with an AM distribution, if we go and take out like the main draw or like the main initial draw, then, and like in this case, we completed this daily profile. So it's like, then after this, it's just much lower confirmation already. And then also this trade was just like toward a high resistance high. It was, to be fair, like a really clean draw overall, but just on a No News Monday, I don't think it's a good idea to trade that. So good fade, definitely a good fade. And okay, so we did just create an unfilled daily right here, so I could see lower back to this. Let's see for value gap. We did open higher. This is a good rejection candle. Is this a breakaway gap? It is. Okay. We're getting good displacement. Tapped into this rejection block. Good rejection out of that. I don't really like this daily profile too much. We do have an SMT at this low, so that should be protected. We can anchor a fib from there now. And we're on the external range, so I'd like to see a pullback to something internal. If we can come back to, I'm gonna just remove that. If we can come back to like this, maybe, that would be pretty clean. I don't know, I'll see what we get off open. If we can generate buy side and pull back into that, it'd be pretty clean. So looking more bullish today. However, we did leave a daily unfilled for value gap below, and daily open high into a 4 hour. So we could see lower if condition is met. Now, I haven't really figured out my condition yet, but still leaning a bit more bullish because we did tap 4-hour busy, and so daily is a breakaway gap. Now, okay, let me just quickly run over this again, just so I'm not missing anything. Overall bullish and versus daily, pull back into this daily, tap that order block, tap this rejection block. It's not really a rejection block, but yeah, tap the wick. Super strong rejection. Really good close, good displacement. We're in a 4-hour buy model. Left relative equal highs, pull back to EQ of this range. Ooh, not quite. Well, we pull back to EQ of this range, and this low is mitigated, so... Oh, something happened. Hey, nice. Okay, well... Easy bread. Sick. Okay, anyway. Whatever. I'm gonna add that into the title. Anyway. Did I just get... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so I mean, I think bullish makes a little bit more sense. Especially with this candle right here. I think that makes sense to rip. Yeah. So, looks pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. I don't know. I'd give this like a 3. It's not super strong, but 4-hour MMBM highs or 1 session low plus daily unmitigated gap. Conditions for draw. Right, okay, so overall condition is probably just gonna be this 4-hour, I guess, and this 4-hour. I'd be a lot more confident if we can close through that. And then for shorts, if we start displacing through this, or I guess if this SMT fails and we just get like a fat push through that toward these lows, like I just need to see displacement through the 4-hour. 4-hour busy should hold if bullish and should get displaced through if bearish. Also, if 4-hour SIBI gets ran, I'd be more confident in bullish. So this is probably going to be a 3. Yeah, probably a 3. But that definitely has room to go up depending on how we print off open. So let's see how we start moving. Okay, generating a little bit of buy side right here. Just edge that low. Okay, sweep back into that. We did generate some nice buy side right here. We have an SMT at that low. That's actually not a 30 minute, it's a 15 minute. Yeah, okay, so nice little SMT there. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not feeling super confident in longs right now, especially given how this 1 hour is printing. But we'll see if we get anything, because we might have like a 3 minute, maybe 2 minute. Oh, nothing. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. That's not bad. If we can get a 5 minute count, might be... Ooh. How'd this close? Honestly, pretty good close. I don't really like this 4-hour on field. I'd rather see a wick down into that. But, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how we're moving. We do have an SMT at these highs. But we did make some good slanted highs right here. So let's see. Is that a 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute? 3 minute. Ooh, that does not look good. Ooh, that looks horrible. Oh. If we get a good 3 minute close, I could smack that long. It's not bad. And like, good 10 AM open low. Do we have, what's the 15 minute look like? 15 minute also open low. Do we have an SMT at sell side? Nah. Okay. Oh, we just Did we just, yeah, we inversed the 5-minute. Okay. That's a bit annoying. We didn't really inverse super strong. Low-key, I could still see some longs. I think this is really clean, but the fact that we have this SMT, even though it's not like with my draw type thing, it's still pretty significant. Let me see if we're... No, okay. It's still pretty significant, even though that's not with my draw. Wait, hold on, let me... Yeah. I think I'm just gonna fade this, honestly. Like I have conviction that this will probably play out, but I also don't really like this. We inverse the 5-minute. Again, it's not a strong inversion. We are holding this, the CE of this rejection block, but I just don't really think it's necessary to take a what feels like a bit of a forced trade. So let's just do this and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just trust my conviction more, because I was like pretty confident. Yeah, I don't know. Like 30-minute held really strong. I don't know, bro. It's just the SMT was also kind of throwing me off. Yeah, I feel like maybe if we didn't have the SMT with buy side, then this definitely, I would have had a lot more conviction. But I think with that SMT, it was a bit, I was okay with the 5-minute inversing because we were holding 5-minute RP CE and giving a really strong reaction. So longs back to the ORL high weren't bad, but we did have the SMT, which kinda sucked. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we can maybe get like more cons out of this. Like, yeah, we have a 5-minute. 5-minute doesn't look too great. I don't know, just an unsponsored 5-minute with like pretty low resistance liquidity below, pretty high resistance above, and now we're just ripping. So yeah, drawn liquidity plays out. Not really much I can do about that though. DOL played out, but not a whole lot I could do about that. I mean, I think this long was pretty good, and it made a good idea to start leaning into my discretion. Cause like, bro, realistically, I know how to trade my model. Like, just, what's it called? Like, I know how to trade my model, like mechanically, or not mechanically, but like, you know, like how I'm trading it now. Obviously I could improve and I could do better and stuff, but I think that overall, like, the model's pretty simple. And like I can trade it, especially on live, I can trade it pretty easily. But I think leaning into my discretion a bit more and trying to like understand how I can enter on high conviction draws with a little bit less like mechanicalness would be pretty beneficial, because then I'll just get more entries on high conviction draws, which is like exactly what you want, you know? So if I can learn how to protect my stop while still getting pretty timely entries on good draws and liquidity, then I think that's exactly what I need to do. Alright, I'm back. 1 sec. Okay, so yeah, new day. What is this, Wednesday? Okay, chilling. Still got a lot of ball left for this week. Let's see. Okay, took out that weekly high. Okay, I'm leaning a little bit more overall bearish just because of that, because we are showing like really clean LRL, pretty clear AMD, I'd say. We do have, we're also pretty premiums. We have this unfilled 4-hour SMT with that though. We do have unsponsored London highs. Okay, 30 minutes not working. That's great. I mean, I could see lower. It's just I don't really like this. If we displace through this 30-minute, then we should see these highs pretty much. Or that's an hourly. Yeah, unsponsored London highs. Delivering off the 4-hour. Good soup of internal. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I like to be bullish here. I just need to see something super clear. Yeah, yeah. Because we do have this SMT, which is pretty clean. Oh, I'm so tired. Dang. Okay. I don't know. I really don't like this overall model for longs, but I guess internally, if we're showing bullish, then these highs aren't too bad, especially like mid relative equal highs with Asia highs. So I don't mind longs, but pretty leaning a bit more bullish. Leaning a bit more bullish coming into the day. We have a pullback into the premiums 4-hour, and then SMT with the discounted one, and then we have session highs. Yeah, pretty like LRL with session highs above, and I overall want to be bearish after completing the 4-hour MMBM and tapping weekly in rates from high, but I think I think bullish makes sense. Internally, if we get good internal structure. Okay, so yeah, I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I kind of want to see a con. So it's gonna be Asia highs. Conditions for draw is gonna be this 1-hour SIBI. If we can push through and give cons, could take some longs. I give it a 3.5. Just because this internal model is really clean with this SMT, this internal soup, and just the overall targets above. But I think it's kind of low probability that we get an entry, just because if we are going to rip and create a fair value gap, then we're probably just going to rip all the way through. But yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Do we have something here? Pull back to that 5-minute right there. Do we have a 15-minute? No. Yeah, and there's no There's nothing internally. Okay. I think we just made a 5 minute. Yeah, we did. Let's see if we can get a con. Nope. Yeah, see, it's just like this was kind of what I was thinking would happen. Like we would get the 5 minute opening up, but we would just rip through the draws. So it's a bit annoying, but I don't know. We'll see if we can get this hourly close above. Wow. What in the rejection is that, bro? Holy. Okay, so hourly held after souping out London session highs. This kind of makes me think that we can see lower to all of these lows and this low. So I wouldn't really mind this. I would want to see a 5 minute open up for con shorts. Ooh. Okay. This is really weird. Well, now I'm like kind of unbiased. I don't know, this is weird. Because I didn't really expect the, like, when we inverse and then reinverse, it just doesn't really make much sense. I don't know. Let's see if we can get some good structure out of this. If we can maybe create some good buy side targets. Yeah. It's just kind of trash. I don't know. Like, with that hourly close, man. Yeah, it's just so awkward. And we weren't delivering from anything as well. So, like, we just weren't, this wasn't sponsored. It was just a really weird day, to be honest. So, that's fine. It's a bit annoying, but it's okay. And wow, we just keep ripping. Damn. Ripped to London session high and then 1 hour flipped bearish and closed as a bearish rejection candle. So I was leaning a bit more bearish to what's it called, to the unfilled 4 hour, and then we ended up re-inversing and just ripped higher to yeah, it's just my draw Asia's to my DOL at Asia session high. Pretty weird PA today. I think, was there anything I could have taken? Nothing here. Shorts would have been bad because we had London high or Asia highs right there, and the hourly looked like it was about to close, like super bullish. Then we ripped lower, so shorts from here would have been pretty clean. Yeah, that would have been pretty good, I think. I would have been a bit annoyed that we hadn't swept Asia highs, but I still think that was really clean. Yeah, maybe if there was an SMT this low, then I could have taken like this long. I think that would have been decent. But that not like it just didn't happen. So really not much to say about this PA. It's honestly kind of trash. Kind of sucks that I missed that setup from Tuesday. I think this long was pretty good. But yeah, it's fine. Learned from it, so that's all that matters. Okay. Damn, really strong bullish close here. Weekly is absolutely ripping. Do we have a monthly unfilled? No. We do have this weekly unfilled up here, but regardless, we're kind of pushing above this one here. We do have this unfilled daily. Pretty premiumed overall, to be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna delete all this. 4 hours also really premiumed. Unfilled 4-hour below, you have a good soup of internal highs. And we have some stacked session lows. Yeah, looks pretty good to see lower, to be honest. We are in bullish order flow, but like London lows isn't sponsored, Asia lows isn't sponsored. Yeah, there's just, I can't really see much of a reason to trade higher here. We do have this 30-minute, I guess this can be my condition. If I can see Kant shorts through this, then I'd like to see lower. But I feel like we're probably just going to run all these draws. I don't know, we'll see. Or we'll just respect that and run higher. Leaning more bearish because we're super premiumed and we just filled the weekly variety gap and then unfilled price, just unmitigated daily below and unmitigated 4-hour and stacked session lows plus LRL. We also have a 30-minute unfilled right below that I need to see a push through if I'm going to be bearish. And we would need to make a 15-minute city, I guess. I don't know. I feel like this is such a demanding bias that we're not going to get this. Draw liquidity is going to be session lows and unfilled 4-hour. Condition for draw is going to be 30-minute BISI. I'll give it a 3.5. It's just like, it's really clean. It's just, we don't really have much structure to be bearish right now. Maybe if we create like a 5-minute market structure shift. But yeah, it's just like, we're just going to run all these draws, like, or not. Make an SMT and then rip, I guess. I don't know. But we're definitely not making a value out to trade lower from. That's for sure. Okay. Well, that's the 4-hour close. 1 hour, soup that low, SMT at Asia lows. And yeah, no fair value gaps made. Really just chopping. Oh, this is so whack. Okay. Maybe could take shorts from there, but it's an unsponsored 5-minute. We are kind of just chopping today. And we have an SMT at these lows. Yeah, dude, I don't know. This is just, it's a little bit mid for sure. And we don't even offer a short. Okay, bro. At least we tapped into something on ES though. That's something decent. And we didn't tap into the 5-minute. That's good. Maybe longs off the 4-hour. It's a bit awkward though. Yeah, we just took previous day's highs. Flipped bearish. We did tap that 4-hour. We have, I really like this LRL leading to that gap though. Let's see, do we have like a 4-minute? We do have this 4-minute here. It's a pretty good close. Oh my gosh, man. This is really weird. Overall pushing higher pretty hard. Weekly's looking pretty bullish. Pulled back into equilibrium. hit the 4 hour. We have, dude, it's just like internally this looks so clean, man. Oh, we have a 5 minute. Oh, we inverse the 5 minute. I don't mind it. It's just, bro, do I feel confident in this? I feel like I don't even know. Like, it's just that overall, I don't like this soup of buy side. And then we just took sell side. Do we have 10 a.m. open low? Yeah, I guess. Maybe it'd be better if I wait for a call long. It's just this 5 minute already has good, what's it called? Like good, risk to reward. It's like 1.25. It's not horrible. Dang, dude. Okay, we're on the external range. Pulled back to a level of internal. It is an agreed upon draw on liquidity, to be fair. I don't know, I feel like this is really likely to hit. Okay, so we had good manipulation. We have good targets. And we have a good inversion. So it's the draw on liquidity that's the problem. Okay, well, why is that the problem? We have taken this daily previous day's high. Soup reaction. Unfilled daily below. Overall very premiums. That is a 4 hour, what's it called? Breakaway gap, though. It's not horrible. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just really premiumed overall. But I do really like this internal model. Plus the breakaway gap. I think I'll take this. Just because that breakaway gap makes a lot of sense. Like, tapped into this 4 hour SMT at these lows. There isn't really... I mean, I know that's an unfilled daily, but I feel like there's not that much of a reason to trade back to that, especially after souping out this 4 hour like that. And souping out these lows. And... yeah. Do we have a 30 minute? We don't have a 30 minute open low. Does that matter? We have already stacked PO3. We just took out EQ. We took out the 4 hour. We didn't take out this hourly intermediate term low. Does that matter? We also have an SMT with this. It's pretty clean. Oh, actually, we did take out that low. Oh, we have an external SMT. Flip, bro. This is clean. Oh, like, it's clean internally. I just really don't like this draw. I think I'm just gonna... I mean, I'll just wait for a con. Like, I don't feel confident enough in this. Bro, oh my gosh. Alright. Faded this because I just didn't feel super confident in the DOL. But like I did, bro. Like I knew that this was high probability. Like why am I fading that? We have a tap into a 4 hour. This daily below is a breakaway gap. We souped out session lows. We have low resistance liquidity leading to a gap, and then a 5-minute IFVG and discount. I guess the 30-minute kind of tripped me out, but like, what do we need to manipulate? TOL wasn't even too bad. It was just 30-minute. Didn't open lower, but still, it's not that deep because we took the 4-hour and SMT with 1-hour intermediate term low, so no need to manipulate more than that. Yeah, no, I don't know, I'm kind of annoyed. Kinda annoyed that I missed this setup, or that I faded this setup. It was pretty clean. Just, I gotta take my hoodie off, bro. I'm sweating. Oh, so annoying, bro. I actually hate backtesting, man. This pisses me off. It's like, bro, like trading live is so much easier than backtesting. I don't know. Maybe I should just trade freaking Asia session or something. I'm kidding, but like, bro, it's just mad annoying. It's pretty clean, just wasn't, I don't know. I guess I'm just scared to like lose. Scared to lose, I guess. 22nd. That's fine. It's fine. This is horrible. Okay. We're ripping unfilled daily 4-hour intermediate term low. Oh my gosh, bro, what the flip is this? Okay, soup of Asia lows, London lows are unsponsored. I guess tapping into this order block. I guess that's the only PD area I can really use from here. Yes, that order block's holding. Good hourly, IFEG. What is this what is this structure below though? Oh my gosh. It's like straight bearish structure. I mean, it looks like a buy model, but it's like we have nothing to reject from. Like we have maybe a 4-hour. Bro, this is just not good. Oh my gosh, bro. What the heck? Okay. Might just take previous day's high and then sell off. It is Friday on a really bullish week. So, I don't know, hopefully we can see that. If we can do that and then get like, I don't know, 5-minute market structure shift or something. Yeah, so, overall, I'm slightly bullish to previous high. We're just ripping higher on the daily and on the what's it, like 1 hour, I guess. We're in MMBM toward previous high, but ES is about to take that high and really good generated sell side liquidity below. Yeah, so I'd rather see shorts off the SMT once that's put in. I could take longs, just for that, like till that SMT is put in, kinda. but I feel like it's just gonna rip off open and do that. So draw liquidity, previous high, and then potentially unmitigated or unsponsored on the session low. Conditions, 5-minute market structure shift to see lower, to see higher. Probably gonna be this will probably be 3.5. I think shorts here look pretty clear. It's just really awkward, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like this whole week's been kind of awkward. Okay, there goes those highs. If we can take out this high, make a little 3 drive. Although it's a 3 drive into nothing, but still okay. There it goes. Okay, well, maybe cons. Okay. 15-minute, I guess, is respecting. Okay. Okay. I actually really like this. 15 minutes holding bullish. Right here. We have a good 15-minute BISI there. Holding pretty strong bullish. We've created a 5-minute. We created relative equal highs at buy side now. And now I could potentially see some longs. And if we run through this, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to be pissed off. So, or if we just, bro, I swear if we don't make a fair value gap to run. Ooh. Horrible inversion. Not too bad. Okay, top the 5-minute. Decent 30-second inversion. Not a super strong close, but I think it's pretty good. Like, this was a bad close, but this one's pretty strong. I don't know, what's 15 seconds saying? Holding bullish, displacing higher. I think I'll take this. Alright, this looks good. I would say that this is pretty high. I would say this is probably A rated. Idea tapped 15-minute BISI, and then now 15-minute displaced higher. Oh wait, I think we have a 15-minute open low as well, right? Yeah, right here. So opens lower into the 5-minute. And then now we want to see higher to these highs. Makes a lot of sense, honestly. SMT should be invalid because we're displacing straight through it. And yeah, looks pretty good. Topped into 15-minute BISI, now 15-minute. I guess this is 30-minute. Hold up. 30-minute BISI, then now 15-minute displaced higher. Created a 5-minute BISI and edged previous day's high. Then 15 minutes open low, back to the 5-minute, and then now we have caught longs out of that on the 30-second, back to previous high. Yeah, looks pretty good. We also tapped into the breaker. We tapped into OTE very nicely. Really clean tap into OTE. I'm just gonna mark some stuff off here. Yeah. And then the 5-minute. Oh. Damn. What the heck? Okay. This is gonna be like a 4 out of 10. Or 4 out of 5. Everything looks pretty good here. We're pretty discounted. We manipulate everything we need to, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. No. Overall structure isn't amazing. But like the only reason I say that is because we have some generated sell side, but I don't really care too much just because we're overall in a buy model out of this order block, and I know it's not a super clean like an order block's not great, but oh, low key, I didn't even see this. Okay, wait, that kind of increases my draw a lot. Okay. Okay, now I'm actually a lot more confident in this. I think this is actually a good trade now. Yeah, okay. It's an amazing bot, clear, MMBM, and intention to run to previous high. Oh, didn't spell that right. Alright. Let's see. Friday. Bullish, delivering from order block. We were delivering from the 4 hour. We're not really anymore. Are we? No. Yeah, no. We have tap into the 30-minute. I don't even think I have that here. Yeah, no. But we'd have a session rating. We have an SMT. We don't have any order block. Soup of internal. Yeah, it's kind of like an internal soup at sell side. Do we have a breaker? Nah, just that OB tap. Pretty good though. I mean, I guess we probably have a 15-minute. Nah, it's pretty low. Yeah, okay. Here though we have sponsored 5-minute. Do we have an SMT? No. Yeah, we do actually. Do we? Did we tap into this 30-minute? We didn't. Okay, so we have an SMT. I guess it's more of an external SMT though. We have. Do we have a breaker? Ooh, we tapped a 30-minute breaker too, and we have that 30-second breaker as well. We have this order block. We have that order block on the 5-minute. It's pretty clean. We also have this 5-minute breaker, which is nice. We have OTE. Do we have I don't think we have a 3 drive, right? Nah. Yeah, no 3 drive. I don't think we really have any of these. Do we have an internal soup? Not really soup. We have a little sweep there though. But yeah, okay. Not 10 a.m., 9:45. This is gonna be a 30-second discounted version. And I'll give it a 4. Okay, let's see. Nice. Okay, I mean, at least we caught one trade this week. That brings my mood up a little bit, but like, dang, imagine I took that loss. That would have pissed me off. Right for 1.5R. Good trade. Inversion close was pretty bad, so I waited for the next candle, which closed a bit better. So that was good, and overall good. I feel like I adapted well. I feel like I adapted well to the structure we had. Dang, it's not even 10 a.m. yet. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay. This low-key looks really good on the 5-minute. Really good soup. Really good 4-hour soup. Oh, we have a low on-full 4-hour right there. Let's see if we can... Oh, bro. I mean, we could take this short, but it's just going to be an insta break even, I would say. Probably just insta break even. I don't know. Let's see if that ends up Yeah, that's the break even. Or this play for 1-1? No. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see if we get something internally. A little 5-minute. Yeah, pretty mid trade. Yeah, I wouldn't take this. Although I think it'll probably work out just because I'm leaning a bit more bearish because of, overall. Plus, coming to Friday close, so like probably going to get a little pullback on the weekly, but I would think that overall we're going to trade lower here. Yeah. See if that daily gets hit. Probably will. Yeah. Nice. Okay, well, overall pretty good day today. Overall pretty good day today. I think that trade was maybe probably A. Was it A plus? Probably A. Maybe A plus, but that's kind of pushing it. Actually, no, it's just definitely A. Because of the close, it was kind of mid. Yeah. Otherwise, I think this was a pretty, actually, a very good trade. Bro, it's just annoying because, my frequency is so low. And, it's obvious why. I mean, I missed 2 trades this week that were good. Mainly just this 5. I mean, I feel like this 5-minute was, the main miss trade. I feel like this was actually a really clean trade. And I don't know, maybe next time if I'm, super, I feel like a lot of brain fog, I guess, because that's kind of how I felt with this trade. And I mean, to be completely fair, I didn't have a lot of conviction in this, just because of the daily sell side below. But if I feel like that next time, and I just feel like I can't really analyze properly, then I should just pause the recording and take a 5-minute break, because I mean, I have the time to do that, so why not? Then there was this 2-minute long. It was pretty good. Wait, where was it? Wait, was it a 2-minute long? Wait, that was Wednesday. Tuesday it was. Oh no, it was a 3-minute long. Did inverse the 5. Didn't really matter though. This was pretty good. Bit more discretionary. Probably an A- setup, just because of that SMT. Otherwise, I think this was pretty good. I think this week was good in terms of draws. I think honestly, I had really good reads. I just need to practice executing more. And I don't know why I'm getting so, why I was getting so mad. Realistically, yes, I did miss a bunch of trades, which is kind of annoying, but the goal isn't to run up a back-tested account. The goal is to get my long-term habits in order, so that I'm able to catch the trades that are according to my model. And so if I'm fading a lot of good setups, then I shouldn't be mad. I should be damn, I'm fading a lot of good setups. Maybe I should start increasing my frequency and being a bit more discretionary. And so I think that's my main takeaway from this week, and really important thing to note, I would say. So pretty good week. I mean, it's been, I haven't really showed my analytics recently, just because I don't know, I don't want to get pissed off about my win rate and how it's absolutely shot down. I was going crazy at the start of the month, or at the start of this session, but yeah, my psych got to me a little bit, and yeah, so not great. What's it called? Not a great flipping win rate. It's okay, but yeah, July has been mid. June was pretty good, pretty low frequency though. Yeah, that's the main problem right now, I'd say. Um, I don't know. Not too happy with how this is going so far, but I'm going to try to continue increasing my frequency, increasing my, um, like, I think if I have a good draw on liquidity, then um, I'll be a little bit more discretionary with my trades. And if I don't, then I'll be a little bit more, um, disciplined to not take anything stupid. But yeah, also on a better note, hold up, can y'all see this? One sec. Oh, you can't. Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah, I cooked. Oh, I just realized that y'all couldn't see this trade all this time. Damn. Well, yeah, this was the trade that I full boarded. Pretty good. I mean, it was a mid trade. It was a pretty obvious draw on liquidity. It was just stack session highs at all time highs, pull back into, um, well, what's it called? Pull back into OTE on the 5 minute, TDO, um, and then yeah, I entered longs like right up here. Stop was like down here ish, and yeah, just TP at all time highs. And the reason I just took this was because it's the 25K. I don't really care about this account. I might end up passing it, but if I do, I'm probably just gonna risk heavy on on the PA, and then if I end up getting a payout, nice. If not, then whatever. Don't really care. But I don't know. I want to see. I'll figure it. I was gonna say I want to see if I went over my consistency or if I went over my max. I guess it's the consistency rule, right? Yeah, I wanted to see if I went over that, but I don't know. I don't really know how to check, so I'll figure it out and I'll check after. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and peace out.